Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss case of Vishakha versus State of Rajasthan, which was decided by the Supreme Court in 1997. This a landmark case because the Supreme Court gave guidelines to stop a sexual harassment against females in the workplace, and today there are also no Vishakha guidelines. Let's first look at this the fact of this case. This all started when a social worker Banwari Devi used to work to stop the children marriages. Once she had heard about a children marriages happening in a family, she stopped the children marriage of the happening the family in which this marriage was taking a place. Ramakant Gurjar of that same family, together with men, raped Banwari Devi in front of her husband. After the Banwari Devi tried to file a police case, so she was made to the wait for a very long time. And when the case was filed and the matter went to the trial court, the court released the accused due to the lack of the evidence. After this, Banwari Devi and other social workers, including Vishakha, filed a writ petition in Supreme Court in which she prayed to Supreme Court that sexual harassment against women, a working woman in violent of Article 40, 90, and 21, which should be stopped. And she said their fundamental rights should be enforced, that all their thing can be stopped with them. Let's see what were the legal issue in this case. First legal issue was that because sexual harassment is not mentioned in any law in the workplace, can a writ petition be filed under the Article 32 to resolve this problem. Second legal issue was that to define a sexual harassment in the workplace and how to resolve this case issue. Let's see how the Supreme Court resolved this issue and what direction did the Vishakha Guidelines give. Supreme Court involved the jurisprudence in this case and supported international treaties on this issue without any law. Supreme Court said that is such a situation the court can use interpretation international treaty like convocation on elimination of all forms of discrimination against women, which in signed in 1980, and that treaty can be used in interpreted constitutional provision. The court said the sexual harassment, violence, or fundamental rights give the Constitution Article 40, 90, and 21. The court said that is very important to make digital guidelines in the absence of any law. The Supreme Court defined the sexual harassment as is can be any physical touch, conduct that may see absent to the females, or sexual harassment can be used to force or undo to information to claim the sexual favors. Vishakha Guidelines. First, the employee is duty bound of prevent or detail sexual harassment and set up the processing to resolve certain or proceeding in such cases. Second, all employee or person in charge of a workplace must strive of the prevent sexual harassment, and if any act amount the special offense under the Indian Penal Code 1960 or any other law, there must take appropriate action to punish the guilty. Third, even if the act is not considered a legal offense or breach severe rules, that employer should create a opportunity machine so that the complaint is the address and redressed in the time bound manner. Fourth, this complaint machines must be necessary provide a complaint committed a special counselor or other support service. Such assuring confidently the complainant committed should be appended by women, and at latest half its members must be women. 5.
Thus, employer must sensitize female employers to their right and prominently notify the court guidelines. 6. Even if the third party is responsible for sexual harassment, that employer must take all steps necessary to support the victim. 7. The center and state government should adopt a suitable measure to ensure that private sector employers implement the guidelines.
After 20 years of Vishakha Guidelines, the Parliament wake up from its sleep and pass on this issue in Sexual Harassment at Workplace Act 2030. This act has been made because on the Vishakha Guidelines and it has a strict mandate to stop sexual harassment in the workplace. It has things like penalty, fine, and compensation committed. I hope you have understand the case of Vishakha versus State of Rajasthan very well. More case analysis to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon. And uh, I will meet you the next case analysis. Till then, thank you and bye bye.